my home gym, Barbell Brigade in LA, the best place to compete, and it feels good to be here. I'm actually really excited to compete because this is the first time that I've ran a legit program in a long time, and I really stuck to it starting in January. So I want to put it all on the platform to see where I'm at, and I feel good. This whole time I've been sticking to prep like to the T. I hit every single weight that I was supposed to hit. I even dieted the right way, and then at the beginning of the week I started eating salad, and I weighed in perfectly, just half a pound under, and I pounded water and food yesterday, so I feel really good. I actually got some good sleep, so I feel like I should have a decent performance today. My coach sent me my attention yesterday, and I really like it because it's really well thought out. It has plan 1, plan 1A, and also plan 2, and I think plan 2B. And what those means is, if it's just a regular meet, everything's going to plan, you hit plan A. If in warm-ups it already doesn't feel good, here's the weight that I would go just in case I don't feel that good. If in warm-ups it looks fucking sick, then there's plan 2. And then on the platform, if the weight is flying for no reason, because it does happen sometimes, then we have plan 2B, and that one's called like the reach route, which is we're reaching for a little bit, but that's because we're trying to hit, now that we know we're gonna hit a 949, can we hit those extra little bells and whistles at the end? So seeing like a roadmap like that is something I've never seen, and I just really, really like that. I feel very confident to be in the hands of my coach. He did say he might show up today, so who knows? So my opener for squat, my coach confidently thinks I can hit at depth 436. So that'll be really cool, because in terms of, I think some of my best squats at my meets under 200, my third attempt is 440. So this is pretty cool to pretty much open with my last third attempt. So I'm pretty happy about that.
435 pounds, open up to.
Let's go, Bart.
High time.
What?
That's up.
There you go.
Wrap it up. Out. Let's go. 10-2-1.
And 2-1. Come on, Bart. All right, put your hands together for Bart. Come on, man. Come on.
Right.
Alright, so my first squat attempt was 435, and in the warm-ups I felt like I was smashing depth. Nadim showed me a video from the side, and some of them were barely missing, some of them were right at parallel, but it feels crazy to me because for me, in my mind and just my body awareness, it felt like I was sinking them. So on the last two warm-ups, like 363, 407-ish, I felt like I was sinking them. I went on the platform and I'm like, you know what, let me just get the first one in, because once I have that, you get confidence, right? Like your first lift, it really sets the momentum of the entire day. So I was like, cool, 435, I'm gonna sink it. I went down and I felt like I sunk it, and I came back up and there was 2 red lights. And I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. It's no one's fault but mine, because throughout training, as low as I thought I was, obviously I wasn't, because at the end of the day, powerlifting is in front of judges, right? So there's no reason to argue with judges or anything like that. So do I feel down on myself? Yes, because I came here to squat like 460 and above. I've hit 460 and above multiple times in training at depth. But what's good about this is now I know what I have to fix in training to come back again, because this year, I've already said it, this is the year I want to hit an elite total. If I don't hit it here, I'm going to hit it again. So it's cool, like the coach part of me in my own mind is taking mental notes as I'm competing to go, okay, cool, that didn't work this time. What do I have to change next time? Maybe I might do high bar because I've never missed depth high bar. Maybe I should just put my ego aside and just train my high bar and bring that up. So there's a side of me as an athlete, I'm like, fuck, man, like you never want to start the meet off in a shitty way like this. And so I missed it the first time. I took it again for the second. I tried to sink it as hard as I can. And I thought I did, but then when I watched the video, I actually think my first one was more to depth. But they gave it to me, so maybe it was my lucky day. So to be a smart coach, I told myself, let's cut the third, because squats isn't my strongest lift anyways. So I don't want to overexert myself and then jeopardize my bench and my deadlift, which are my stronger lifts. I could probably make up the 5, 10, 15 pounds that I lost here on the squat, on the bench and the deadlift. So that's what I'm doing for myself. So I'm calling the thirds, feel rested. But as a coach, I am taking notes so I know what I have to change in my training for the next meet.
Bart opening up with 336 pounds. Come on, Bart! Let's go, Bart. All right, referee saying. Drive him down as hard as you can. There we go.
There you go!
All right, let's see what the referee say.
I had the worst meet ever. But it's good, because even at 181 from before, I didn't do my best. I think my best meet at 181 is maybe 1350, 1360. I don't even think I hit that. But it was a really good learning experience, because I always think after you get your ass kicked, that's when you learn the biggest lessons, right? So I've been trying to fix my form, but obviously 4-5 months of training isn't enough to fix, 7 years of bad form. So I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and really film my sets, not from a Instagram friendly or cinematic point of view, but shooting it from a coach's point of view. And those are always the ugly angles, right? Like from behind, from the side, and really start looking at the videos to see where I could improve my technique, as well as the bench, maybe bench way more in a singlet, because my ass doesn't look like it comes off with shorts, but the shorts, there's a little bit of looseness, so it covers it up. So there's a lot of things that after you get your ass kicked, you go back to the drawing board, and now you know what you really need to fix. So I'm really glad that this happened, so that I can fix everything and hopefully have one really good meet before the year ends. The deadlifts actually felt pretty good. The warm-ups, starting with one red, which I think is 160 something, that moved good. Then we bumped it up to 220-ish, that moved good. And everything was flying. And so usually my biggest indicator if I'm gonna have a good deadlift day is around 400 pounds. If 400 moves really good, I know I got over 500 pretty easily. And 400 moved really good. So I took one last warm-up at 450-ish, and I was ready to do deadlifts. And my opener was 507, and I think I smoked the opener, although I started to feel like a little cramp. And I was like, oh shit. So immediately I started stretching out like crazy to open up my chest. And so I bumped it up to 529, just trying to stick to the program. And so that's probably around like a 20-ish, 22-pound jump. And that moved pretty good too, although I really felt my chest cramp. So now I was faced with the decision, either I pick a weight that's like 540, 550, my chest is gonna cramp like crazy, and I'm gonna fight like it for hell, but still not get a PR, or really just push myself on meet day. And because I already know all the things I want to improve on, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna call it so that I'll be way more recovered tomorrow, and I'll start my next meet prep even just tomorrow. Just start with super light, high volume. And so I decided to call it so I didn't wreck myself and I feel fresh. So I ended up finishing my deadlift with a 529 deadlift. Thank you guys for watching my journey. Like always, you know, sometimes I'm a little bitch, sometimes I fucking crush it, sometimes I do inspiring things, and sometimes I make Taika sad. So thank you guys. Always had a really great time with everyone and meeting everyone and all of you guys. And if you guys want Barbell Brigade to support you guys in your fitness and strength journey, go to barbellbrigade.com. Full line of supplements, apparel, lifting gear, all the good stuff. See you guys next time. Peace.